This video is on cloning. Now, you're going to want to use cloning with objects that you use quite often, and you're going to want to use many of those objects. And with cloning, you can create an infinite number of a certain object, picture, whatever the case may be, by cloning it. How do I clone? I simply select my object, and then I can right-click and go down to clone. As soon as I do that, I get a blue border that comes around that object. To get rid of that blue border, I resize it however big or small I want my object to be, and then I can right-click and lock it down. Now, when I hover over that object or any object that's cloned, I get a little green plus sign. From there, I simply left-click and drag out, and I can get an infinite number of those objects. Now, in a classroom setting, again, you're going to want to use things that you use quite often, or you need multiple amounts of that object. For example, one of my favorite things to clone is money. I can only clone one single object at a time, so I very simply go and clone my dollar, my pennies. Base 10 blocks are another great thing to clone because you use a lot of those things. And then I can simply do a mass highlight, make sure I'm right on top of one of my objects, right click and lock it down, and now I have an infinite number of my money and my base 10 blocks. And that's cloning.